Welcome everybody. Welcome to a live stream with your boy Lindberg from the Lindberg channel. Today we're gonna be doing episode 7 of the grind because we want to see how much we can get done in the next couple of live streams because we're gonna need some VC, we're gonna need some MT, we're gonna need it all. And the last time we actually stopped at the star one of us playing the Pelicans. And I want to go ahead and try to play number 2 with the Pelicans. And I want to see if we can beat them. That being said, let's play some ball. Let's see if we can. Hold on. Let's see if we can get to really get stuff done and how far we can go. Yeah, the Pelicans kicked my butt last time we played. They're home now.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And here is Graham. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Wade dishes to James, and the shot goes in.
One of the very best ways
good.
will get you the rock.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Kicks it to Graham. Lets it go from 14. A shot, no good. And Kansas City will go the other way with it.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Lets it go from 11. It's Ingram missing. And it's Kansas City's ball. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. LeBron's got 6 points.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Ron right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
McCollum against Wade. Ingram passes to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the high post. And it's Kansas City's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Billups. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And such a savvy player, Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. Steve Kerr's checked in for Kansas City.
The green light is different.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
All right, it's 10-0 right now, boys.
Bucket to get some momentum.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going
Boy.
offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Graham. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Kerr, the pass to James. Billups against Valanciunas. And that's good. Chauncey Billups for three. Billups has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
He's doing wonderful, man.
Players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
They throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Devontae Green. Nance against Cartwright. 5 to shoot from deep. Billups. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. Here's Temple. And then slams it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the pass to Jones. Back to McCollum from downtown. The rebound by Cartwright. And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. James wide open. Hands it from downtown. He's got 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's McCollum. Passes to Hayes. Pass to Nance. Back to Hayes. Goes back up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Kansas City leading by 10. Kerr outside. It's up a 3. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. LeBron passes to Billups. There's the steal. Here's Temple. Hayes finds Jones. Nance with no one around. Great look, but off the mark.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Kansas City. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one
Oh, yeah,
has been
plenty of
one-sided
basketball
so
to play,
far.
and I'm not done
And
yet.
let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Kansas City leading by 10. Joel Embiid out there with James Johnson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Jones. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Jones for three. Johnson, good. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Kansas City.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And for the Pelicans, we've got Hernan Gomez. Andre Graham is out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Ingram. And it's Marshall in at the fourth. Now here's Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw, no good. Kansas City leading by 11. Morant, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Jones, that's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Jones has got the
Yeah, we're
lead
looking
at
at
13
it.
now for Kansas City.
Yeah.
That was
Doing
the
good.
2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Ball's not loose. Morant with the steal. And Morant throws it down.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals even though he doesn't naturally gamble a lot.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Temple following the basket by LeBron James, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Nance comes in for James Johnson, and it's Harrison Barnes in for James. And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up, and another turnover here by New Orleans.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Shaq is checked in for Joel Embiid. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. 17-point lead, their biggest. Barnes finds Morant. Jones from outside. And Kansas City misses again. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
So we definitely.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Barnes against Murphy. Pass to McCollum. Rocket 6. And again, no good by New Orleans. Kansas City leading by 17. Morant kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by O'Neal. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I like that pass from O'Neal. He's got a great feel for the game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, let's see what we do.
Steve Kerr checked in for Kansas City. Wade comes in for Morant, and New Orleans also making a change. Nance is checked in. Here's Lewis, and Wade sends it back.
I tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
New Orleans trails by 19.
Come on,
making a
man.
switch here. Jones is checked in.
Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please smash that like button. And if you like to see more of what we do,
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lewis. Feeds to Valanciunas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well.
oh
and
man, I
provides
think that
lot
was a
of
straight up
length and
flop
muscle
right there.
inside.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Kansas City.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Devontae Graham's checked in for Lewis. And so he makes both from the line. Kansas City leading by 17. Kerr kicks to Wade. And there's the pass to Barnes. Fires the three. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Graham against Kerr. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And Wade slams it in.
Slick with the rock. Wade making move.
It's tipped. Graham against Wade. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot goes
nice job,
down.
McCall.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Kerr kicks to Nance. On the wing, Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Wade, and here's Barnes for three. Pelicans with a rebound.
Yeah, welcome my
Nance has got 5
three-point.
rebounds tonight. Here's McCollum. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Wade kicks to Kerr. Wade on the wing. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Kansas City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break.
Yes,
and
sir.
then back to the
Yes,
action
sir.
here.
We're gonna do
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. They've got to do a better job boxing out.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Barnes, Chauncey Billups out there with Kerr, then it's Johnson, and it's Cartwright in at the center. And for the Pelicans, the forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Williamson to the paint, trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him, shoots over Cartwright.
Solid defense from Cartwright there, using his size and instincts to stay on top of the shooter.
We've got Chauncey Billups. James Johnson is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Kerr, and it's Barnes at the small forward position. Buries it from three-point range.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And for New Orleans, the guard pair are Graham and McCollum. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, rolling the pace. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The fader. And it's Williamson missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
From deep, Billups. Good on the three-point shot. Billups has got 13.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Williamson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Passes it to Kerr. To the inside. The kick out to Billups. This one for 3. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. 16 points for him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Temple. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for Kansas City. Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. James comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Jones subbed in for Kerr. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Green. LeBron James on the wing for 3. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Lewis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingram kicks to Temple. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Kansas City's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Embiid. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Unrelenting on the
Welcome to the channel. You new to the channel and you like what you see, that like button. And
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
There you
Too
go.
many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's LeBron. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. James has got 20.
Billups spreading that ball around like butter.
Lewis passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Count it, good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on an 18-4 run. LeBron James on the wing. Outside, Billups. Offensive rebound, and Embiid is right there.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And stolen by Billups. James with it, now guarded by Ingram. From deep, Billups. Here's Cartwright, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you know, Cartwright is just a little north of 7 feet tall, so once he gets great positioning, he's looking to throw it down.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Outside, Jones. The three from Billups. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Billups, very effective from behind the arc.
And stolen by Billups. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Here's Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And Kansas City making a change here. Nance is checked in. And he's good on the second. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McCollum outside. Billups against Graham. To halt the run. The second chance effort. And the lead is good.
Boy, you see right there the willingness of Devontae Graham to get in there and mix it up with the big guys, grabbing some rebounds for himself.
In the corner, it's James. Outside, Billups. Shoots over Graham. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Kansas City ahead, running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
And talk to me and chill with me in chat. Be free. In chat.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Hands out there with Cartwright. Then
my
there's
God.
Harrison Barnes. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Morant in a point. Graham, the pass to McCollum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Nice pass from the point guard Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Nance finds Wade. The 3 from Morant. And they get it back. And finish off.
There you go.
Power, homie. I mean, he whipped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
McCollum outside. Graham against Morant. Graham with the bounce pass. Pass to Murphy. 4 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. And it's Graham missing. Graham's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's Wade. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Murphy. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the pass to Graham. Kicks it out to McCollum. Graham surveying the floor. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Kansas City now. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And it goes down 2 points.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
McCollum up top, 11 feet away. Rebounded by Kansas City. A drive by Barnes.
Well, the speed of Barnes around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
On offense here are the Pelicans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nance outside. Hayes the pass to Graham. Takes it off the glass.
Even though he's 6'1", 6'2", Graham is not afraid to try to score inside. He plays with great aggressiveness.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Back to Barnes. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And the foul on
Come on, Wade.
That's his first foul. And some changes here for Kansas City. Davis is checked in for Cartwright, and Jones subbed in for Harrison Barnes. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jones comes in for Nance. Garrett Temple is checked in for McCollum, and Lewis subbed in for Devontae Green. Murphy can't hit. And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Down low, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Outside, Jones. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lewis. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And good that time.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Michael Jordan like, man, I don't believe this.
And he can't get the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wade gets the bucket.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Lewis kicks to Marshall. Jones against Jones. Jones the pass to Marshall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Morant.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And so Kansas City.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you like what you see, please smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, you like see more about what I'm about, smash that subscribe button. It will really help you boy out.
Potency from an off.
711 MT. Star number 2. And if you're asking why am I playing one star at a time, because I found out that you actually get more MT doing it this way. So I need as much MT as I can so I can open up packages. All right, we're going to the third star. So, if you like what you see and you want to be able to communicate and let me know what team you want me to play next, please let me know.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Kansas City, D-Wade out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Embiid. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Cartwright in at power forward. So the Pelicans win the tip. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the call.
Come on, LeBron. This ain't spectacular.
That is his first foul of the game.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. Like what you see, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, help people out by smashing the subscribe button.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, nice spin, nice spin.
Good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Pass to Embiid, and it's out of bounds.
Dude, you're going to reach for the ball, grab it.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
All right. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Boy, Cartwright doing a nice job there, finishing through the hit. Persistence paying off.
Graham kicks to Valanciunas, and a wide open look for McCollum, offline with his 3. It's tipped. Here's
what are you doing, bro?
Good D by McCollum. LeBron with
good steal, LeBron. Good steal.
And Kansas City pushing it up now. Here's Kerr. The shot from the low post is good.
Good steal.
Teams try to be physical defensively with Kerr, but it's rarely effective. He's so smart at moving without the ball.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. And here's McCollum. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Here's Kerr. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Right at the assist on that one.
Outstanding decision making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to
LeBron,
get your feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a
teammate
or for yourself. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Graham. McCollum outside. There's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Kansas City.
D, baby.
Billups passes to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. James Johnson's checked in for Cartwright. Jones comes in for Chauncey Billups. And it's Morant in for Steve Kerr.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career?
There you go.
It's a short list.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Knocked loose.
Well,
Now the pass to Lewis. Into the lane. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And, you know, with this size difference, that's
and
not
DJ,
an
don't
easy
forget about
shot.
me, boys.
I don't care how
Still
close
here.
to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Johnson's shot is off. New Orleans trails by 3. Lewis with it.
And BJ, not in my house, you know, baby. This is my
The
house.
Pelicans will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for LeBron. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. .102 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. To the middle, here's Hayes. And
Nice
Hayes
little give
throws
and
it
go.
down.
Nice
I'll
little
tell you
give
what,
and
his
go.
vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Jones drives in. Barnes outside. Morant outside. He dishes it to Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here's Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lewis with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Kansas City. 3-point lead.
Oh,
And it's
no,
out of bounds
he's
to
just
the
going to lead
Pelicans.
you right out of bounds.
And the Pelicans making a change here. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Graham against Morant. Graham with the ball. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kansas City ahead, up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter.
Let's see if I can get more than 711 MT.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Nance. Morant is out there with Jones. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Barnes at the small forward. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there.
Yeah.
Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Come on, man.
The guard pair of Graham and McCollum. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And for Kansas City, they've got Jones. And out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's John Morant. And it's Shaq in at the 5.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Graham, the pass to Marshall. He feeds it to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how
Oh my God.
he can rise
Oh
up
my
over the
God.
fingers with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas comes in for Hernan Gomez, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Marshall.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
That's good from Shaq on the assist by Nance.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Graham finds Valanciunas. Barnes against Ingram. Off target from the baseline. Kansas City leading by 5. Kansas City shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Cartwright's checked in for Shaq. Johnson comes in for Nance. LeBron's checked in for Barnes. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for John Morant. And so Kansas City now, count that one. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Kansas City.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Graham kicks to McCollum. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the basket by McCollum.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
And the dunk by James.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And some changes here for Kansas City. Wade comes in for Jones. And Kerr's subbed in for Chauncey Billups. New Orleans trails by 8. McCollum outside. Back to Graham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Johnson.
Graham is 6'1", but he is fearless inside. He's got a lot of sandpaper and grit to his game.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Good on the second free throw.
And, you know, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
Kerr kicks to LeBron from past the arc. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul.
Didn't think I had
Get the
12
shot off
people.
the back.
New Orleans making a switch here. Temple's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Kansas City leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 7.
Well, aggressive work on the glass, paying off from LeBron there. Tremendous effort.
Over to the wing. And stolen by James. Jumps up. And then Wade slams it in.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Hayes. That's tipped.
The block.
And Kansas City pushing it up now. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans trails by 10. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Jones checked in for New Orleans. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He kicks to Temple. The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Welcome to the channel. Lindberg.
And both free throws good
Lindberg
for Temple.
channel. If you like what you see, please smash that like button.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Wade. The offensive rebound. Here's Cartwright. That one a little long.
All right.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. 1:15 left in the first half. Here's Kerr. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
Here's Temple, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Free throw drops for Temple. And some changes here for Kansas City.
Time to really blow him out now.
Checked in for Cartwright. Nance comes in for James Johnson.
Not like that.
And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. And it's Marshall in for Williamson. Billups from outside. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. And here's Kerr from the arc. He can't get that one. New Orleans trails by 5. A 3 from McCollum. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Oh, my God.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Marshall at the Temple. Second shot opportunity near the three-point line. It's McCollum. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
So a tie game here as we... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Wade for 3. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Kansas City. Here's New Orleans. A 2-point game. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Graham against Billups. New Orleans moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebounded by Kansas City. They've led by as much as 10. Wade from outside. No good. Shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Williamson dishes to Graham. Ingram outside. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Jones checked in for Kansas City.
you like what you see, please smash that like and subscribe button.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 5 on the clock. LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to spot it down.
And that one's good by Billups.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a.
And this is on the third star.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you gotta dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Williamson trying to free himself up. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Cartwright against Williamson. James outside. On the wing, Jones. No good from outside. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They're scoreless since the first half. Graham gets a wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Kansas City leading by 4. Right side Billups. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection.
We have a 7-point lead right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for Kansas City. James Johnson's checked in for Cartwright, and it's Harrison Barnes in for James. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Ingram finds McCollum. Billups against Graham. And the drought. Offensive rebound.
That's a hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
New Orleans trails by 5. Launches a 3. McCollum, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. And Garrett Temple subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
From 12 feet out. And Jones pulls it down. Kansas City leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Billups from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's the call on James Johnson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Nance. New Orleans trails by 7. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Barnes. By himself, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes quickly leaking out there. He's always trying to get some easy buckets, easy points, and as a result, he's able to beat defenders sometimes.
Pass to Temple. Here's Jones. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. 6 in the shot clock. Here's Marshall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pelicans have made 7 of the last 12 attempts at the line. That's good for Marshall. Harry Nance is checked in for Kansas City. Kerr comes in for Chauncey Billups. Marshall hits them both. Now Kerr. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Jones. And they recover it. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. New Orleans trails by 7. Graham inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Graham's got 5.
Good luck stopping that move by Graham. Tremendous handles from the guard.
6-second difference between the shot and game play. Jones kicks to Kerr. Over Graham. Kerr can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Graham. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Kansas City leads by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I gotta win this, bro. Point.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Anthony Davis. Harrison Barnes is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Jones. And it's Kerr at the point guard position. Kansas City leading by 5 to the inside. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Jones. Barnes has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Kansas City. Graham, the pass to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Jones against McCollum. Kerr outside for the 3. Not going to go that time, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Pass to Graham. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Ingram against Davis. Jones, the pass to Barnes. And the 3 off target. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 7. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Kansas City. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Jones. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. New Orleans trails by 7. 3-pointer. McCollum, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
You can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Cartwright's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Nance. LeBron, he's checked in for Barnes. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Jones. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
New Orleans trails by 9. McCollum outside. Puts it up from 12. And that's good for 2. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Johnson over Williamson. In close, he hits it. And Kansas City leads by 9.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And here's McCollum for 3.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
High arcing shot, rebounded by Kansas City. Cartwright's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's LeBron. It's good, and so Kerr with the assist. James has got the lead up to 13 now for Kansas City. And here are the Pelicans. McCollum with the bounce pass. Well good from Valanciunas.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
Pass to Kerr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Relentless in their
Here we
approach,
go.
even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The pass to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Johnson.
And when you think of
You like
McCollum,
what you
the word
please smash that
efficient
like
comes
button.
to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and
If
plays the
you
game.
want to
at a
watch
high
more
level.
of what going on the channel,
And that one misses.
Hey.
And Kansas City making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Press that
Jackson Hayes
subscribe
is
button.
checked in for New Orleans. And he can't hit the second. And it's Kansas City's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's James. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans trails by 15. It's
Nice
good,
shot.
only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch and shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position. And most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
That one's going to be the final dagger. And these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
That one is off. And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Embiid. Nance comes in for Bill Cartwright. Wade, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. And it's Morant in for Chauncey Billups. And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
James. And James throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Murphy. Second chance shot. Marshall gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw missing.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Murphy. Back to Lewis. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Temple dishes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so Kansas City takes the win. A confident win in one.
The win starts
Show
with-
the greater effort.
and starts
Yeah, I
three.
mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
Let's do the card real quick. Mario Elliott. 88 now. And pick one card. That's all I have. Jimmy Butler now. All right. Yeah. And find Jimmy Butler. I got him final spot. He's at 80 and he small for. Okay, so we got 6 points. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so I got an 88 and they got an 88 and then let's see if I can.
And it's Kansas City to start out. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the four. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And a wide open look for Bain. The rebound by Cartwright. Brooks against LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Explosive drive by James, knifing up the defense and getting to his shot.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Brooks for three. Rebounded by Kansas City. Wade surveying the D. Cartwright the pass to Embiid. Now here's Morant for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's Memphis on the break. It's Brooks on the wing. James covering. Morant dishes to Brooks. Clock at 6. Bain inside the three-point line. No good on the shot. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Here's Wade. Morant outside. From deep. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 5 now.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. The pass to Morant. Adams against Embiid. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. James left side. Pass to Cartwright. Wade from outside. Another three for Kansas City.
Dwayne Wade has been working to improve that three-point shot. He knows that's a key to aging gracefully.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
If you like what you see, please smash that like button and smash the subscribe button.
And Kansas City making a change here. Phillips is checked in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Bain, Grant, their offense stone cold. Another misfit. Kansas City leading by 8. Phillips kicks to Morant. Here's Cartwright. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Morant. Down low, here's Bain. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bain. He's just going to fight right through it.
The 3 from Billups. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Bain. And the shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Jackson has the open look. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
And Kansas City decides to take their first
These
time.
jokers getting kind of cocky right now, man. They think they're gonna beat me.
And some changes here for Kansas City. Johnson, he's checked in for Cartwright. Jones comes in for LeBron. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Kerr. Releases. Embiid trying to break loose. Jones, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And taken away by Johnson. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Kerr. And Kerr drops both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Billups. And Kansas City misses again. Memphis trails by 10. Left side Jones. And Memphis with another turnover here. "17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kerr, the pass to Billups. Kicks to Jones. There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And so it's Kansas City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
On top of that, is they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Memphis trails by 13. Larry Nance out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kerr, then it's Cartwright, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, Bain and Williams are your wingmen. Then it's Brandon Clark.
All right, Jimmy Butler's in.
And
Got
it's
2
Aldama
points.
at the
Need
four-man
him.
position. Here's Jones.
6.
defense with some nice D.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler already getting
way off the ground for that dunk.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Back to Bain, and it's good, 2 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
LeBron's checked in for Jones. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Butler kicks to Kerr. Latrey. Here's James out to dance. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Another shot. Shot speed by Butler.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. We have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Outside, Bain. Passes it to Williams. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. And so he hits both. Kansas City leading by 14. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 8 points.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Kansas City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Sharon Jackson comes in for Williams. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cartwright. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Jones checked in for LeBron. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Ja Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Here's Bain, plenty of space. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The pass to Davis. Back to Billups. He kicks it to Jones. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Jones has got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
That one drops for him. 8 points for him.
We just love how reliable he is night in and night out. This offense is there.
Morant, the bounce pass. Bain passes to Adams. The dish now to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Morant with 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Kerr kicks to Billups. From the arc, another 3 for Kansas City.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Back to Morant. They need this. He lays it in.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Kansas City leading by 22. From deep, Billups hits the three-point bomb.
Yes, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Kansas City. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The 3. And Billups hits it again from deep. Billups has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Davis with some nice D. Morant against Jones. Kerr kicks to Davis. Pass to Jones. Outside Billups. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh my God.
To beat the buzzer there, my goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Kansas City ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you like what you see, smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You can know
And the bulk of his damage so far has
what's
come
going on and
from
when
the
I'm going
perimeter.
live.
A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
LeBron James is out there with Kurt Wright. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Embiid. And it's Morant in at the point. Brooks against James. From 8. Rebounded by Kansas City. Cartwright's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spot, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. John Morant, he's out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Brooks outside. Passes it to Adams. Now here's Bain. He's guarded by Billups. Bain, no good.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
A 3 from Billups. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so here's Memphis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kansas City. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. That he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Brooks with the bucket.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch and shoot area.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Embiid. Back to Morant. To the middle. It's Clark with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is
missed
the
it,
same
though.
whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Butler. The feed to Embiid. Moves back up. And it's good on the way in. Embiid's got his first basket.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And Morant's got the ball here for Kansas City. And slam dunk by Butler.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
There's the pass to Brooks. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Kansas City making a change here. Nance is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for Dylan Brooks. Outside, Bain. Here's the three. Here's Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
No good from LeBron. Morant with it. He's picked up by James. Williams with a clean look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
And so here's Memphis. Morant passes to Clark. Back to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Johnson, he's checked in for LeBron. Jones comes in for Butler. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for John Morant. From deep, Billups. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Morant with it. Jones covering. And that one's good. Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that can spark them.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Morant with another miss. Here's Jones. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Kansas City, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Oh, man, I'm kicking the butt on this one.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Morant is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Jones. And it's Shaq in at the 5.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Bane inside the three-point line. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jones. Then for the Grizzlies, Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for Conchaw.
Oh, this is the last quarter.
Bane's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Butler in the corner. He tries for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots. But when a corner 3 opens up, his eyes light up.
Outside, Bane. Here's Aldama. Unable to get that one. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Takes it inside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Morant against Morant. Morant passes to Tilly. And that one drops for him. Tilly's got his first points of the game.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Right,
And it's
slap
Shaquille O'Neal
ball.
with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Davis is checked in for Kansas City.
I hope everybody enjoys what they are watching tonight.
Memphis with the ball. Morant
Anyone
passes
that
to
wants to
Williams.
support the channel,
Back to Morant.
can. I hit the join button down below.
To the right wing. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Passes to Wade. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Williams. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Butler finds Morant. Three-pointer. Wade gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Outside, Bane. Morant against Morant. Outside, Williams shoots the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that one's good by Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Nance, and then slams it in.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Here's Aldama. The first one falls, and Kansas City making a change here. Cartwright's checked in. Konchar's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach
81.
wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. Yeah, that manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And so Butler nails both of them.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Jones in the post, headed by Morant.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Butler. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Butler's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Concho. Back to Bain. The pass to Jones. 11 feet away. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there has any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Morant kicks to Davis. And another basket for Kansas City.
That's a good shot for AD. He can rise above anyone from there.
Memphis with the ball. Now Bain. Outside Jones. Outside Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Outside Bain. To the paint. No good, unable to end this run.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Nice job clearing some space
91-44.
and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Jones, the pass to Bain. And so Kansas City takes the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Ninety-one to 44. All right. after this, I'm gonna call it for the night. And he's going from an 80 to an 85. And he's a small forward. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with some more NBA 2K23. And remember, if you like what you see, please hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, so you will know when I'm going live and all that good stuff. Alright, this is your boy Lindberg. Get ready to sign off. Have a good one, and God bless you. Good night.